This conference will now be recorded.
Fine. Hey guys, good morning. And today, what we do, let's discuss about the pending topic of the ingress one. Okay, let me connect that eksctl tool where we set up the kubectl agent. Okay, fine. Now let's see kubectl. And this is the two parts are running, one for first part and second part. This is the one application is running. That is what till now we done, right? And next what we are going to do, let's make some changes in that. For this, what is the manifest we've written here? Let me show that. Okay, vi hello Kubernetes first.yaml file. It contains service object and deployment object both. This is a service object and this is a deployment object. Even if you want to add multiple objects, you can do this -. Okay, the same. Even if you see that, right, when we are set up for Kubernetes dashboard also, what they've written the same way, all the objects in the single file. Okay. Now, here if you can observe here, this is the first container which we are deployed, and here is the service's name is the hello Kubernetes first, and all labels are should be matched. Then only it can be added into the service. Both are matched, then this will be joined into the service. Okay, and the second one will be running on the second.yaml file. If you can see here, these labels are matched. This will be joined into this service. Means two services, two pods are like as each service running on the one pod right now. Okay, and the next what we do now, let's see that how we can access this application, and then we can make it for helm charts for like as ingress helm chart need to set up and all things. Now what we do, let's go for till now it is done, right? kubectl get service. This is the services we already set up now. Okay, first and second, this is the default one. Okay, the next is let's installing the helm chart. I think this is also done, right, guys? Okay. Let's check for helm-net1 help. We'll get to know that is set up or not. Helm is installed. Helm is installed. This is the what we have done. And what we do, let's set up for this Route 53 also domains. What are the domains you want, we can set up. And for that, what we should have login the prenom.com. This prenom.com, we already know, like, to uh, create a free domain, we came here. Just mute. I don't know who's this. Okay, fine. Now we log in here, and then what we do, let's check for your domains. What are the domains which we had? We had many domains, man. You can use like whatever you want. Okay, or else if you want, you can create a new domain also. You can create, like, you can go for register a new domain. Such a domain like GMSTH32, like a GMSTH32 TK. Let's get it now and check out. And this is for how many? Till 1 year is free, like 12 months free. Then continue with this. Once it is done, complete the order. No need to pay any single paisa. Okay, now fine. The next what we can do here is like go for your domain. No, this is the just we have created. And this is the previous ones. If you're not using, just what you can do. We can cancel or remaining things. We'll do later this. Okay, this out of box. Now manage domains, you can go for the name servers here and use custom name server here. Here what we can do here is like go to your where is that here, and where we are going to set up for domains guys in AWS, which service, we are set up domains we discussed in AWS course. Guys, what man, are you guys all sleeping or what? Which service we are going to set up for domains, man? What about others, man? Are you guys are hearing my voice, right? Hmm? Okay. I'll keep on silent, man. Are you guys are busy with wishes? Republic Day wishes, huh? Or putting a status in WhatsApp or group or what? Okay, now this is the registered like domains road 53 dashboard. Now check for what are the hosted zones you have. Okay, like whatever it is existing one. As of now, it's a fresh mission. We don't have anything. Let's create a one hosted zone. And here what I'm gonna do. What are the domain we bought here? Like same domain I'm gonna give here. What is that? GMSTS. That two tick. GMSTS 32.tk. And this is the public hosted zone and create a zone. Okay, once it is done, it will give this name servers, right? Copy this name servers. Don't copy the dot, except the dot, and go to here, paste the name server one, and second name server, take the second name server, copy this name server. And real-time scenario also it's same, like if you are not using the same domain, like if it is a road 53, you don't need to give. If it is any third party like other DNS setup you are using, then you can do. Let's say Cloudflare, Namecheap, or else GoDaddy. Okay, like different names, DNS providers we are use. In real-time scenario, most of the companies are use road 53 maximum. In the worst scenario they are using for worst scenario, some people are more secure purpose, more traffic, more monitoring, and there is a Cloudflare. Okay, their Cloudflare they're gonna go for. I'm talking about this. The global network built on this. Why this Cloudflare? Cloudflare is a foundation infrastructure application and TNS trusted hub, one of the global networks. No, this is what different. solutions, products. We can set up our DNS, so SSL, firewalls, for like web application for firewalls, load balancing, image resizing, analytics, logs. Different features are available. Fine. Now the next what we do, once we set up this, let's create a record set. We'll add this later. We'll add the list later. Now what we can do here is, now where is that service type? Create an object, ingress object. Let's what we do, let's create an ingress object here now. This is the host names I given here. You guys can remember that. Okay, let's copy this. Now here is the host name is the one.jms tech.tk, and here what I'm gonna do, I need to change according to my domain. $30 like this is not yet added. I'm gonna add the next. 32 TK, and the service name is that what are the services are running. This is the one service and this is service 2. If I call this like as this URL, it will go to this service. If I call this URL, this domain, it will go to this service. Understand guys? Now it will give that, like as wherever you are calling, this is the single point we are going to go for domain, and then we can add the number of services here. If you are running a 30 services, the single point to point out this domain will point out to the load balancer. The load balancer will be reached to that. Now this service name, based on this service name, what are the services running, that will be reached. That load balancer will be sent to request to this specific service name. The same services are running. See, hello Kubernetes first, hello Kubernetes second. Let's save this now. If you can see, kubectl get service. If you can observe here, this is the names. If this service will go inside this service, what it contains basically, this service name first it will reach cat. If you go for first service name, go this. If that name will call, this will come to the first service name. This is the service name. It will come here. It will come here means what? It will reach to the this. This is service and the labels, right? Now label selector is this. It will go to this service, and this service means what? This container will be run. Means this container output will be get. Like 1.jmsth32.tk means this output will be print. 1.jmsth like 2.jmsth.tk means what, that second service object will be reached. The second service will be reached here, like that another service, and then that will reach to the that second service pod. Is understand guys? Flow means, as for the diagram, what we can do here is, okay, now let me file, let's create a new one. Let's say your applications are running here inside the node. What we had, we are setting our load balancer, and we have set up for different DNSs here. The DNSs is mapped to the this load balancer URL. This load balancer URL will be reached to the specific service. Let's say this is for first service, and this is second service is running on the second part is running on the this node, let's say, and this is the load balancer, and this is for what we can do here is the one dot jms jms.tk. This is two dot. This is my website. When I call here, what will do? This will point out to this domain is point out to here. But who is routing here basically? Who is routing here basically? When I call this, all this one.jmst here, two.jms, who is routing here? This will be create the load balancer basically. This ingress only will create a load balancer for us. This ingress will be create a load balancer for us. This is the ingress load balancer. The ingress load balancer will create. As of now, if you can observe here, did we create any load balancer here? Like see here. The service type load balancer did we create? Yes or no? The previous example, yesterday example, what we written in the service type load balancer we given here. Then cluster IP place. What we given? We given here is the what? Load balancer, right? Now today we given the cluster IP, but who will redirect the request to here? The ingress will be redirect the request here. Understand? Clear, guys? This is the good way to we do the same thing in the real time. Okay, like as ingress objects will be there, and service objects will be there. From service object, that the service object to the deployment object will reach. In the deployment object, there is a pod running. The pod will be reached there. Understand, right? Now let's see that what we can do here is this. This is a ingress load balancer. We are not creating anything. This is we are calling as ingress load balancer. Let's see. Let's create ingress load balancer and see. And if you can observe here, kubectl get svc. If you can see, this is the cluster IP. This is the cluster IP running on. There is no ingress. Now the next what we can do, we return that YAML file, right? kubectl apply -f ingress YAML file. Now see here, ingress networking KITs, and this got created. Now see that kubectl get services. What are things? It's the same, and get ingress one. Now if you can see, observe here that ingress are created these two domains. Clear? Now just a second. Did we run these commands yesterday, guys? No, right? At first we need to create this ingress load. This is not yet done. Let me. Ingress has been added. Ingress one we are not yet created yesterday. Just ingress we installed that Helm repo update. Okay, now happy helming. Now let me set up for this ingress one. It takes some time. Let's help me install ingress. These three commands. If any, remember these three commands. Helm repo add. This will be added to this ingress name. This is ingress nginx. Okay, the same name which we are giving inside that ingress object. This one inside this. I'll show you. And this will be there in the internet. What we can do. Okay, this is ingress controller, and the same thing will be installed for us. Okay, and the next what we can do, update means whatever once you add into update, the next we need to install repo add repo update, and the next helm install. Let's wait a minute. This concept, like I say, when you join in the first time, first day in the office, right, it's same like you feel like this topic and some topics are there. Like after you see like 1 or 2 times, you will understand, realize that okay, this is the real one. We have the flow actually. Okay, just wait. No, once this ingress will be there, then only you will get load balance URL, or else we won't get. Why this much time taking? I think mistake I have done now. What happened now? What's going on? It should be show this finally ops. Once it is there. What I'm gonna, let's take one more. 1 second, guys. Let me connect again one more time. This is the what the problem area is not running. Too many parts set corner. Wow. Let me delete this. What I'm gonna do? The problem here is I choose for micro instance. Okay, if you choose for at least T2 medium instance, then it will be good. Then let me remove these two deployments. Let me remove these two deployments. Let me delete this pod, and this replica should definitely will be there. That will create a pod for us. This ingress pod will create first. Something it's give error. Network CNI plugin is failed. No, Let me ingressing. I can rename, but I don't have any name. But Helm. Now this is done. Now kubectl get pods, the container creating one. It should be come up. Now it's running this ingress pod. Describe pod. It's and now it finally it's done. Now this ingress pod is done. Now what we can do here is now let's filter. Let me go and run this first service. Okay, and apply -f, and this first one I'm running. I deleted previously. Again I'm running now. Okay. The next what we do. Now open this file, ingress file. What is the ingress name we are running? That need to change now. This is the ingress, this is the name and prefix. Second, just a note. Okay, that's fine. We created the new name, right? Let it be this anyway. This second service won't be run. Let it keep it that. That's fine. Nothing will happen. But when you access this application, you can't able to run this. Now kubectl apply. Let's create this ingress object. I'm not sure it will run or not because the space issue. The first one is running, container is running, that's fine successfully. Okay, that kubectl get ingress. Okay, now this one dot get and get deploy. See that what is the deployment object are running, and these two deployments are running, and see that rs. This rs is running. Now even if you want, you can try to run the second object also. Apply -f. Let me try to run the second object. Now this is second object is deployed. maximum it won't be run because it can be run only 2 pods. What you guys will do, you guys can when we are practicing this, just run with the like as T2 medium instance at least. Okay, T2 micro, it's not able to run the multiple pods actually. Okay, that because of the RAM issue. Okay, then what we do again, let me go for your AWS account and see that load balancers, where the load balancers are there. If you can observe here, instance IDs. These two nodes added this cluster in service. Now this is just 751. It just created one. Now copy this record. This load balancer got created. That ingress load balancer. Copy this, and what you will do, go to take a duplicate this, but second application won't be run today. Go for row 53. And then create a record set. Here is that what we do, we can create, here is the CNAME of this load balancer, and along with this 1.jmsts32.tk. That means what happens now? Let's go here, open that ingress object now, chat. When I give the this one, this will go to that load balancer CNAME. That load balancer will add the two nodes. The two nodes for the what the service name is running. This service will go. It will reach. This service will be reached for the that part deployment object. Understand the flow, right? First, when you make the hit for 1.jmsts32.tk, it will reach to this service. This service is point out to the pod of the first deployment. Understand, guys? Flow. Understand the flow, right? Yes or no? What we'll do? Just copy this path and then access this now. Let's see, this is the application, but two won't work as of now because second application is not running. Basically, this is hello from first deployment. This is the message. If the second one is running, second one will come here. Understand, right? The D2 space issue, it's not running. If you want to create second record, what you need to do? Create a second record here. Like, what is the domain name you are? This is your wish. This is your wish. And along with the CNAME record for this, a load balancer. The same load balancer again you can give. Let's create a record set. But right now, this won't be work. This site can't be reached. Means the service is not available. If the service available, it will be reached. Understand, right? Clear, guys? Because the second service is not running. And if you want to see that, let me show you that also. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna remove the first this one, kubectl, delete pod. Sorry, this is a deployment object. Delete the deployment object, and then delete this first deployment object. Okay, delete the first deployment object, and the next what we do, get pods. This it started container creating. Let's see. Now the second one is running now. The first one got removed, and this is the load balancer value we got. Like now 2 dot is same, right? Why this 2 dot is not working? Is something wrong or what? Let me copy again this, the CNAME one. Go for this. It's correct now. I think, yeah, because the 350 seconds. Or let me tell you the reason. Now go to here and go to restore 2 to 3 and go to this record set. Then go to edit this record set and this time to live. Let's make it a 60 seconds. Okay, so because the problem with this, the previously it will treat it as it's not running, right? Wait for that to finish, then later it will be work. It needs some time. Definitely it works. What we do, let me remove this first of all. Again, I'll write kubectl get deploy kubectl delete deploy of this second deployment kubectl apply -f of this second deployment. Let's redeploy this once again. Kubectl get pods, see that application is running or not. Let's watch for some time. It will come up. Now it's running. Now let go and describe that. Where the second plugin is not. Second pod is it's working. It's working, Baba. It's working. Right? It's working. Why the browser is not coming, man? The hell? I'm using the different browser. Yeah. Why it's coming here? See this hello from second deployment 200. This curl is giving correct, working fine. Then what's the problem with this browser? Huh? The hell it is? It should be work. It's working here means that should be coming from outside also. See, it's perfectly working. Because this console output will come like this, but if UI, this is a convert into UI. This application. Let me deploy the first one again. See, this container is running so perfectly. Okay. Now let's go on access for one dot. Uh, it's working perfectly. Now when I'm in deploy, let's delete this again. First one, second one, let's deploy. Get pods. It's taking some time to come up, man. Describe pod. The pod name. Running now. Let's try with the 2. I'm creating ingress object first. Open this ingress object. Any spell mistakes are there? Correct now? 2.jmsd 32.tk 1.jmsd. It's working for locally, but it's not accessing outside. Why? It's exposed via this load balancer, but still it's not coming. Why? The question is that. The second application something has problem, but it's accessing inside, but it's not accessing outside. Not sure. Like it shouldn't be like that. Okay. Anyways, let's do one thing. Let's do another step. We'll debug later this. Even though that's fine. One is working, man, definitely works. Second one also. But something, maybe resource constraints. If you can observe here, some network issue happen. And this, I'm not sure like why this is not running properly. See this network failure saying IP address to connect. Okay, let's still describe pod -o wide. Let me do this. Okay, let's find. Now what I'm gonna do, let's delete the second one. Let me deploy the first one. what you guys will do, take at least medium instance guys, okay, at least, or else take a 3-4 nodes, okay, while creating a cluster, take a 3 nodes and take a 2 medium at least, or else take a 3 or 4 micro instances, okay, understand right what I mean? Take a 4 micro instances and run, okay, take a 4 or 5 micro instances and then run. No, don't use for only 1 or 2, because we set up a 2 node cluster, right? Take a 4 5, just number that in the this file, create a cluster YAML file, right? Take a number, that will be resolve your problem. Now what I'm going to do, let me deploy the first one. The first one will run simply. Even if you describe this, it's around, it's working, but the same nothing, but I'm it's strange. See how without any problem it's running. And then even though if you go on the access one, anyway, that's done, let it be. Okay, one application we deploy, let's say through the ingress, but the problem here is it's not secure. Here is that everything is fine till now, but it's not a secure, means there is no HTTPS. There is no HTTPS. If you want to set up that certificate, and we spoke in previously sessions, what is the open source for to get a, like, as you know, 90 days certificate, guys? What is the tool we used? We discussed in when we discussing about the Road 53, or maybe darker time sometime. Guys, what is the tool we used? Anyone remember? And while discussing Road 53, we discussed. Right, Mama. At least one guy should be tell, man. At least I'll be happy. Then there is no use. That is the real one. That is the real time. If you not remember, then it's this is the cloud one. Now, basically, have you guys are, I think so, definitely in Docker also, so I teach this. Now, let me tell that why this much time wasting. Let me do. Where is the notepad, man? Huh. Have you guys a listen about let's encrypt? Let's encrypt board. Listen this, no? we created a self-signed certificate, like not self-signed certificate, you can say board certificate. This is it. No, you guys remember this? We have used this or not? No? Just confirm me, man. Discussed or not, at least. No, multiple batches. Maybe I will confused. You guys should be confirm this to me. Not discussed. What man? Let me tell that. Where is that? HTTPS, we never discussed anything, guys. HTTPS, we never discussed, no? No, really? Okay. This is we definitely discussed. This is this one. This is HTTPS, we never discussed. Is this document I opened and I shown you or not? This road 53 freenom.com. I'm definitely at it. Nginx, okay. In Nginx, we are set up for this SSL. In Nginx SSL, we set up, right? You remember in Nginx we set up, in Nginx what we have done? We are set up for SSL certificate over there. This one. No, these domains we created. No. Just support and all. Okay, that's fine. Leave it about that. Anyways, okay, let's discuss this time. If I didn't discuss, that's no problem. Okay, anyways, where we are now? Now what we do? The ingress objects, right? Let me open that ingress object. Let's install the certificate. This is for Kubernetes level. That is for normal manual level. That is for here. We need to install the certificate. Then how we can install the certificate? That is the documented here. Just create a namespace cert manager. What we can do? This one. Create one namespace. First of all, one namespace we created and add this repo. And then repo update. Then install this. Has been done successfully. And the next, open this. Anyway, the same one. What you need to do here is, let me create this cluster, create cluster issuer. Let's encrypt prod, and this is the what we need to set up. Let me copy this. this one register for this mail id. Okay, let's encrypt one. This is for cluster issuer for let's encrypt one. Let's encrypt means that is the company provide for the 90 days certificate for free. Okay, 90 days will be expired. Then after that we need to renewal that using that same mail id. Mean just simply rerun that this application, then it will go. No error when you're creating production share internal error occurred. Failed to calling the webhook. Webhook certificate post certificate manager 443. No endpoints are available for certificate manager webhooks. What the hell it is? One time it's working, one time it won't work. Because of the cert manager is not running. What is that? 1 second. The cert manager is not running because the space issue. Yeah. No resource found. How do we get the cert managers? How do we get the cert manager? That's what it's deployed in a different namespace now. Shit. The problem here is we create a one namespace kubectl get ns, right? Inside the namespace we deploy this cert manager, right? this set manager. That set manager is not running because of the space issue, guys. Describe. We can do -n set manager. If you any other namespaces, if you want to troubleshoot, you need to specify the -n mandatory. Sorry. Control A. Describe pod. Too many pods. Okay. What we do next section, let me make it more resource cluster, then we can run this. Okay, fine. This is nothing else, guys. Okay, once it is set manager will be there is only one step is pending. Okay, what you guys need to do, if everything fine, you guys can try with the more nodes. Okay, like minimum 5 nodes or 6 nodes you can take. And what need to do here, the simply you need to add this, the spec, the same, this is the one need to add annotations, and this one, this is the same, remaining thing same, round, and then here, and it will apply for all the hosts. It's only one place, you need to add this. This is the name of let's encrypt prod we given. Understand now? That's it. This is only one small thing is pending. Once that set manager will up, this will need to add. Other than nothing else. You guys can practice this again. Why we need to create? What you guys will do? Take at least medium instance, or else take a 5 to 6 nodes, and then run this. It works. Then if you go for your browser, then access with the like instead of HTTP, we can access for HTTPS. That's it. Fine. Understand, guys, what I mean? Just practice that way, and definitely it will work. Okay, the documentation will give the more information about that. Yeah, fine. Now the next, and prepare that interview question also. Okay, like I already shared with you guys. Then we'll talk about that interview questions. See you next class, guys. Bye. Bye, guys. Bye, guys.